Look, my friends, if you do not want to be broke, okay, ever in life, then I'm sure you're going to want to watch this video all the way to the end. With that being said, though, guys, YouTube, it's Ronnie MP. Whoop! Hey yo, what's good YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Ronnie MP. Thank you and welcome to a brand new video of It's Ronnie MP. The show will bring you guys a bunch of videos suggested by you guys and you guys only. So if you are brand new to the channel, then be sure to click the subscribe button because I make videos like this every single day for you guys and I do not want you guys to miss out on it. So there's the like button right there. Absolutely click it as well. You can see it on the right hand side. You know where it is. I don't have to tell you. Okay, and make sure your notification is enabled. Videos like this you'll be receiving every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3:30 Pacific time. With that being said, let's get into the video. So in this video, guys, you're going to learn steps on what to do and what not to do. That's going to make sure basically that you don't end up broke in life. And there are a couple of steps. I always say success leaves a trail, so if you're wise enough, follow it. If not, then you're just going to end up going around in circles and then at the end of the day have no money essentially, which I don't know about you, but I don't want that for my future. So hence why we're going to go over this, and then by the end of this video you're going to know which paths to take to not ensure your brokenness, basically to make sure you're not broke, as I mentioned. So the number one thing, and by the way, these are steps that Dave Ramsey uses, so you know they're right. All right. Mr. Credit Man, the champ himself, right? But the number one thing that on my number one on my number one list, as well as Dave Ramsey's number one list as well, is you need to live on less than you make. It's a must. You have to live on less than you make, and then you have to take a big hard look at your take home salary. So what you're taking home, and analyze, okay, your take home pay and what's going out each month. Okay, so your take home and what expenses do you have on top of that. So obviously bills and everything else, but do you really need Netflix? Okay, let me give you that as an example. Do you really need to pay for Netflix? Do we not have an abundance or a wealth of information online anyways? All right, there's the streaming sites now. I'm not telling you to go out and stream anything, okay, but you get the gist. So there's a lot of things that you can cut out that you really don't need in life. And obviously this is not just from myself, but this is coming from Dave Ramsey, so he knows what he's talking about. But you need to really analyze those two and see, is there some things maybe I could take out, which I'm pretty sure there is, my friend. Okay, but with that being said, anyways, tip number 2 is you have to increase your income. It's a must. You definitely have to increase your income. So whether that's looking for a side job, side hustle, which I completely agree with Dave Ramsey once more. There are some things that obviously, some people agree to disagree or whatnot, but in these ones I completely do. I mean, you have to increase your income. So if you can get a side job, maybe walking dogs, dog walking, pizza delivery is decent, freelancing, basically whatever it is that you need to do to increase your cash flow, why not? Because at the end of the day you're going to be making more money. So is it then a case of, if we're fair to say, I just noticed my pillow matches my top, but is it then a case to say that maybe you're being a bit lazy in a sense? So I don't know, it might be, it might not be, but for me, I guess if I'm in a situation that I can get a side job, or maybe I haven't got a business in mind, because if you've got a business in mind that you're running as well as having maybe a part-time job or full-time job, then run the business, because the business on the side is quote unquote your side job, your part-time thing that you're trying to grow and whatnot. So yeah, but if you've got spare time on top of that, then why not? Because at the end of the day, income is income. So I completely agree with Dave Ramsey on this one once more. Okay, and the third one, I'm only going to give you guys 4 tips for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, then obviously if you comment and like down below, it will let me know that you enjoyed it, and then this way I can I guess give you guys more you know. So if you really enjoy this style of video, then comment down below and let me know. But the third one, as you can imagine, is to destroy the like button. Okay, that's the third tip I actually wanted to say, just to smash that like button. The reason why I say it is the YouTube algorithm. It actually helps me out when you like the video, so go ahead and do that. Okay, but the third one is you need to begin with the end goal in mind. Okay, and by beginning with the end goal in mind is, if, I repeat, if, don't say I didn't warn you, if you chase instant gratification, then you're going to be in trouble, my friend, because it doesn't, it only gives you things like, it only allows you in fact to skip steps which you'll end up regretting it anyway, instead of doing things the way they're supposed to be done. Okay, instead of having a bit more patience and investing your money, but you know, you want that nice house, or you really want that I don't know, apartment, or you just want to get on the property ladder so bad, you go ahead and tie literally a rope around your neck, in the sense that if you can't afford that, it doesn't make sense for you at that current time to go ahead and get a mortgage, you know, especially having paid like, I don't know, 5% down on a mortgage. It's not ideal. Ideally, you want to pay a bit more. If you can buy the house outright, then obviously why not? It makes sense, right? Go for it. You've got the money. Cash out, right? Cash out. But if you can't, then my friend, be patient. It's not that, who are you racing with? Who are you racing with? You know, it's one of them things. You just have to delay gratification to be able to get what you want for life, like endlessly. You know, imagine having an abundance amount of money for the rest of your life, and you don't have to work anymore, basically financially stable, or financial freedom, whatever you want to name it. But that's for me is way better than, you know, having to compromise due to just because I want things now. And do you get what I mean? It for me anyways, it doesn't make sense. All right, so tip number 4, I might actually add another tip in there. 5, I might do my own one. It might not be from Dave Ramsey, but I might just squeeze it in there from what I've learned in the past. But let's see how I feel near the end of the video. But tip number 4, guys, you need to do the maths. Okay, for tip number 4, you need to do the maths, in a sense that you could, okay, try and break it down. Every now and then I have this thing that I always do, right? I'll grab like a calculator and I'll just trying to work out, you know, how, like, say for example, if I wanted to make $1 million, how many I don't know, online courses do I need to sell, or programs, or what subscription service can I provide you guys, or product, whatever it is, can I create that's gonna maybe allow me to get close to that 1 million number. Okay, so maybe like when I break things down, I'll get like, I don't know, a calculator on my phone, and I'll literally be like, okay, so what is something super basic, just to give you guys an example. I always find myself doing this, which I think is a good habit anyway, so I can use this as kind of like my tip as well, along with Dave Ramsey. But do the maths in the sense that's okay, in the sense that if I sold something for £150, okay, or dollars, all right, times, if I sold that to 50,000 people, so 000, that is literally 7,500. Sorry, 7,500, 7,500,000, and that is crazy. I mean, when you break things down like that, it makes it a bit more obtainable. I mean, in this case, you need some form of an audience, I guess, to market to or sell to. Hence to why, in fact, we're going to make this tip number 6. Hence to why I always advise for people to try and build an audience before anything. I always say try and gather up an audience, because and then you can market to your audience, especially if you're honest with your audience like you can go ahead and market to them. And it's no longer like a big, you know, in a sense that it's not you reaching out to cold leads per se. These are your warm audience that know you. They like what you do. They love what you provide, your videos and whatnot. It just makes things a lot easier for you, you know, rather than having to create this amazing product and then no one. And now you have to spend billions of dollars on Facebook ads, on cold leads as well, then trying to warm them up and then trying to upsell them on whatever product you have is just easy, especially now with this day and age when we have the internet. You can just start small. Obviously, Rome wasn't built in one day. You start small, building an audience, and then before you know it, boom, you've got an audience of 10,000 people. My friend, we're forgetting how big 10,000 people, or how big 10,000 is of a number. We're just so caught up on seeing like 10,000 views, but imagine if you were able to even convert 5%, or even half of that, should we say. So 5,000. So this is, I tell you guys, I always find myself doing this. So let's go with, I sold something at $99 times 5,000, okay, equals 495,000. It's a lot more obtainable, and if you manage to get 50,000 or 100,000 subscribers, I'm pretty sure it's not impossible. Obviously, it depends on which audience you have, and you get the gist. But it's not impossible for you to convert 5,000 of them out of 100,000. When you start to work out things ratio-wise or percentage-wise, it tells you that things are obtainable and they are definitely possible. Okay, so those are the tips that I had for you guys. The biggest one that I always say is start a YouTube, hence to why I've devoted my time in creating the best. I've created basically what I wish I had when I started doing YouTube. And all the knowledge I've acquired throughout the years, which I've been doing YouTube for years. I've started on multiple channels as well. So program is down in the link in the description down below if you want to go ahead and get that. I am pretty much 1000% sure it will be of amazing help to you. That's all I'm trying to do, is trying to help you out. If you think you can do it by yourself, obviously go ahead and give it a go. But if you want to cut through basically roads of endless miles and miles of roads that I've had to take painfully, making painful mistakes, and you want to avoid that, then that is what I'm there for. Okay, take it as if I'm like your online big brother. Do you get what I mean? So yeah. But guys, that is pretty much it. That's the end of the video. As I said, link is in the description for the program below, and I'll be sure to help you turn your passion into a business. So that's what my YouTube or program is there for. Alright guys, so by watching this video, you did not waste your time. Do not forget to tell your haters to get in line. You see these two videos right there? I made that with love. Okay, so I want you to click on one of them, choose whichever one looks appealing to you, and watch it to support the channel and the family and everything else. Okay, and once more as well, I told you, don't forget to like. So peace out. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and yeah, bye bye. Alright, let's end the video. Hopefully it's not awkward ending. Okay.